5 exercises you'll regret ignoring in 10 years. Have you ever tried balancing to put on pants without holding on to anything? It may seem easy, but believe me, this small challenge is one of the most revealing tests of your current physical condition, and especially how your body is aging. Many people only realize they've lost strength, control, and stability when it's already too late. The most worrying part is that signs like these start subtly, hidden in everyday tasks. Ignoring them now can mean pain, injuries, and limitations in the future. But the truth is, it doesn't have to be that way. Stay until the end, because the final exercise will change your life. If you want to reach the next few years with a stronger, more stable, flexible, and functional body, you need to invest in movements that, although simple, make all the difference. And we're not talking about flashy workouts or fads. We're talking about fundamental exercises that almost no one pays attention to, but that help you maintain the freedom to move confidently for much longer. In this video, you'll discover 5 alternative exercises, often underestimated, that fulfill exactly this role. They replace some classic physical training exercises, but offer equal benefits for those seeking real strength, mobility, posture, stability, and functional performance. Number 5, standing calf raise. The standing calf raise is one of the simplest and yet most underrated movements in functional training. This exercise focuses on strengthening the calf muscles, especially the gastrocnemius and soleus, which play a vital role in mobility, balance, and injury prevention in the legs and ankles. The strength of this muscle group is what allows you to push off when walking, climbing stairs, running, or even standing for long periods without discomfort. The correct execution is straightforward but requires attention to movement control. Standing with your feet parallel and shoulder width apart, keep your core slightly engaged to stabilize your torso. Slowly raise your heels, standing on your tiptoes. Focus on contracting your calves fully at the top, holding for 1 to 2 seconds, then lower down slowly, controlling the movement until your heels almost touch the floor. Avoid dropping your body suddenly. The descent is just as important as the rise. One advantage is that it can be done anywhere. If needed, use a chair or wall for balance support. Over time, you can increase the difficulty by performing the exercise on one leg at a time or holding light weights. The important thing is to avoid torso swings and jerky movements. The focus should be on the quality of execution, not just the number of repetitions. This exercise improves blood circulation in the legs, reduces the risk of cramps, strengthens joints such as ankles and knees, and also helps prevent falls. It's an essential movement for anyone looking to age with autonomy, maintaining the ability to move with strength and safety. Number 4, shoulder tap plank. The shoulder tap plank is an excellent variation of the traditional plank that adds movement and a challenge to the core. With this exercise, you work not only your abs, but also your shoulders, chest, glutes, hips, and stabilizing muscles. The key difference is the body's effort to maintain stability while alternating shoulder taps, which requires coordination and integrated strength. Start in a high plank position with your hands on the floor, aligned with your shoulders and your body straight from heels to head. Engage your core and glutes to keep your torso firm. Without letting your hips sway, lift one hand off the ground and tap the opposite shoulder. Return and repeat with the other hand. The movement should be alternating, controlled, and stable. A common mistake is allowing the hips to sway side to side, which indicates poor core activation. To avoid this, keep your feet shoulder width apart to provide a more stable base. Keep your head aligned with your spine and avoid letting your hips drop or rise too high. This exercise improves core muscular endurance, increases shoulder strength, and promotes body awareness. It also helps prevent lower back pain and improves posture. It's ideal to include in full body workouts or functional training circuits. Number 3, glute bridge. The glute bridge is a powerful exercise for the posterior chain, especially the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back. It's suitable for both beginners and advanced individuals and can be performed with or without equipment. Its main function is to activate the muscles that support the hips and stabilize the spine, which is essential for those who spend long hours sitting or suffer from back pain. Lying on your back, keep your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, aligned with hip width. Your arms should be at your sides, palms facing down. Activate your glutes and lift your hips off the floor, forming a straight line from your shoulders to your hips and knees. Hold for 2 seconds at the top and lower slowly without completely resting your glutes on the floor. It's crucial that the power comes from your glutes and not your back. Avoid pushing through your feet or overarching your lower back. To increase the intensity, you can perform the bridge using one leg. Place your feet on an elevated surface or hold a weight over your abdomen. This exercise improves performance in in squats, running, and also helps correct muscle imbalances. Additionally, it's safe for people recovering from injuries since it doesn't require impact or excessive load. Number 2. Squat with trunk rotation. The squat with trunk rotation is an exercise that combines strength, mobility, and coordination. It trains not only the lower limbs, but also the core and upper torso through active, controlled rotation. This combination of squatting and turning the torso stimulates the body across multiple planes of motion, making it extremely functional and beneficial for daily life. Start the movement standing, with your feet shoulder width apart and your arms extended in front. Keep your core slightly engaged, posture upright, and eyes forward. Inhale, bend your hips and knees, and perform a controlled squat, keeping your weight on your heels and your spine neutral. As you rise, rotate your torso to one side, keeping your arms open. One arm moves forward, the other back. This rotation should be smooth and come from the thoracic spine, not the lower back. Return to center and repeat the movement, rotating to the other side. Perform 8 to 12 reps per side in 2 to 3 sets. Biomechanically, the exercise works the quadriceps, glutes, and hamstrings during the squat, while the rotation engages the obliques, spinal erectors, serratus anterior, and rhomboids. This makes the movement useful for improving strength, thoracic mobility, core stability, and intermuscular control. The rotation is essential, as many people lose thoracic mobility over time and compensate with their lower back, increasing the risk of injury. This exercise is extremely functional, as it simulates real movement patterns, such as turning to grab something behind you, twisting your body to look around, or performing tasks that involve the legs and torso at the same time. In daily life, it prepares your body to move safely, improves posture, and reduces the risk of muscular imbalances. Among possible variations, beginners can perform the exercise with less squat depth or hold a stick in front to guide the rotation. Another version uses a light medicine ball in the hands, which when moved from side to side adds resistance and increases the core stabilization challenge. More advanced individuals can include a knee raise during the rotation, adding a component of balance and dynamic mobility. The most common mistakes are leaning the torso forward during the rotation, letting the knees misalign with the feet, and rotating the lower back instead of the upper torso. To avoid this, keep your core engaged, perform the movement slowly, and focus on rotating from the chest, not the hips. Stability comes from the base, feet firmly planted, torso strong, and movement coordinated. Include this exercise 2 to 3 times per week. It can be used in warm-ups, functional training, or core circuits. It's effective, versatile, and perfect for keeping the body functional as we age. Number 1. Balance airplane. The balance airplane is a unilateral exercise that demands focus, stability, and strength. Its goal is simple: to challenge the body to maintain balance while leaning forward and extending one leg back. The result is intense activation of the glutes, hamstrings, lower back, and core, while also developing motor control and proprioception. Start standing with your feet parallel, shift your weight onto one leg, engage your core, and with control, lean your torso forward. At the same time, extend the opposite leg back, aligning it with your torso. Your arms can be stretched out to the sides like wings or extended forward, depending on your preference or skill level. Your hips should remain aligned without rotation. Keep your head in line with your spine, looking down. Your supporting leg can be slightly bent. Hold the position for 20 to 40 seconds per leg or perform 8 to 12 repetitions, always prioritizing control. If you lose balance, return slowly and try again. Part of the training is exactly this conscious effort to stabilize. From a biomechanical point of view, the balance airplane intensely activates the gluteus medius, essential for hip stabilization, and the hamstrings, responsible for keeping the leg extended. The lower back is engaged to keep the spine upright, while the core stabilizes the entire torso, preventing falls or unwanted rotations. Continuous practice increases coordination and reduces asymmetries. This exercise is essential for anyone seeking independence in daily life. It simulates actions like climbing stairs, turning the body, putting on pants while standing, and walking on uneven surfaces. In the long term, it prevents falls, improves posture, and enhances performance in physical and sports activities. Among the variations, beginners can perform the movement with light support from a chair. More advanced individuals can use light dumbbells, extend the arms forward, Y position, or add a hand-to-foot tap, further challenging their stability. It can also be performed on unstable surfaces, like a balance pad, for greater neuromuscular activation. Common mistakes include rotating the hips toward the raised leg, arching the lower back, and looking forward, which misaligns the spine. Avoid these by keeping your core engaged, hips parallel to the floor, and neck relaxed. Including the balance airplane 2 to 4 times per week is enough to see results. It can be done at the beginning of a workout as part of a warm-up or integrated into a functional circuit. Its impact is noticeable in improved stability, functional strength, and body awareness.